If you love art journaling, interactive albums, and a little creative freedom, this album is going to still your heart. Today I'm walking you through our Journaling Through Time album kit from Graphic 45, showing you how this album is put together. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite tips from the step-by-step instructions, and I'm going to help you feel totally confident in creating your own. I'm Shari Filamahala here with the Graphic 45 family, and we love paper crafting, storytelling, and creative playtime. And this album is such a perfect example of that. This album was designed by Maria Cole, and it blends art journaling, memory keeping, and mixed media in the most inspiring ways. Before we jump into the album, let me show you what's inside the kit. The kit comes with everything you need and is ready to go. So you're going to get this zip top sealed bag, the step-by-step instructions, the black binder album with interactive pages. In here, you're going to get all of the pocket dividers, the horizontal fold-out pages, the vertical fold-out pages, black mixed media art sheets, and reinforcement stickers. Journaling Through Time rub-ons. You're going to get 2 sheets in here. The Journaling Through Time washi. You get 3 different rolls in here of different sizes. And of course, the Journaling Through Time 12 by 12 calendar collection pages with 24 double-sided sheets, 8 decorative papers, and 4 patterns and solids. One of the things I love about our kits is that you're not starting from scratch. The idea is there, the pieces are there, you just get to do the fun part and put it all together. A quick tip before you get started in creating your album is practicing your tearing technique. As you can see from the front cover here, there's a lot of really great distressing with that tearing technique, and it's nice to kind of get the hang of it before you get started with your papers. So I've got these scrap bits left over from a previous project, and I just want to kind of practice my tearing. And you can see if I want my base paper here to be showing, I'm going to kind of pull up on my other paper so I have a little bit of that white core. And the more you practice, the better you're going to get. Also, if you wanted to do a bit of a diagonal, you can always fold on the diagonal that you'd like, and that kind of gives you a guide point, and then kind of pull and tear. Always using your thumbs as kind of a guide so you don't go a little too wild. So that's a little more of a neat tear. Of course, if you want to get it more distressed and art journal-like, you can always do more of a deckled edge and kind of make some peaks and valleys. Just doing little tears as you go. Do you have any distressing tips? Leave those for us in the comments below. You can see the more I do this, the more comfortable I'm getting. Of course, you can always take the edge of your scissors as well and kind of go in there and get an even more textured edge. Another tip for success when creating albums is staying organized. We also love with these binder albums that the pages pull out of here, so when you're working on them, you can take them out and create on your flat table. It makes it so much easier, and you can keep these nice and organized as you go. Let's start with the cover. You can see it immediately sets the tone of the album, and this blue on the black just looks beautiful. And then here on the back side, we have this beautiful washi, bringing all the colors together. And just a fun tip when using the washi, especially on a cover piece like this, you're gonna wanna go ahead and use a little adhesive to make sure that stays. And then the cover's got a lot of brilliant dimension. You can see even these butterfly wings can flap a bit in the wind. inside the front cover, we are greeted with our first pocket, and you can see right off the bat that this album loves layers and interactive details. This pocket has been adhered by adding adhesive to the sides and bottom. We have a nice little popped up, easy cut apart here, adding a little dimension. And we love how Maria's used that washi tape up here to give it that great junk journaling feel. This first pocket divider introduces a design rhythm that you'll see repeated with all of our divider pages. They all follow the same template, which makes creating easy breezy. Gonna layer paper on the back space, your pocket, add a bit of washi, a rub-on, and then put in some cut aparts for adding your photos and sentiments. So we're gonna flip our first divider page, and back here you'll find our January calendar, ready to add all those important dates. You could put a little symbol here and on the back side here, or on one of your postcards, you could add the key that says what all of those special dates are, birthdays, anniversaries. And then of course you've got this great pocket here, another little calendar here. So it's a great spot here for a photo. And we've got our February calendar. So you can mark down all of your important dates as you're working through this album. And then we've got our horizontal fold-out pages. I love these horizontal fold-out pages because it's a fun interactive surprise. That gives you all of this extra space without adding bulk. So you've got a great spot for a photo here, also here and here. Got some washi over here, a little deckled edge pocket. Got our April calendar and another photo spot back here. And then this folds over. On the back side of that horizontal page, we've got another tattered pocket and another photo mat. Maria has so brilliantly used these extra pages that we didn't use in the album to create these photo mats, which we love, not letting anything go to waste. More gorgeous cut aparts and that divider page. We've got our May calendar here. And look how beautifully got these rub-ons down here in the corner. Another calendar here. Got June and July. And then here is going to be our first page that opens up vertically. So a huge space for a great, gorgeous photo or a spread. We've got our little tattered pocket down there. August. And look how great these rub-ons look on the black as well. Are you new to art journaling, or is this something that is tried and true for you? We'd love to know in the comments what you think and how you're going to use your album. Are you going to use this as a planner, or perhaps to document your year 2026? Use it as a birthday book. Love this postcard. And how fun is this? So we have a horizontal page that's been cut down the center here. So we've got our calendars here, and then got a little torn and tattered edge. Beautiful. November, October, December. So we have fit in a whole year worth of goodness into this brilliant binder album. And of course, more pockets for even more photos on the back. If you loved creating along with us with our journaling through time, be sure to check out our other album kits. Also, you can become a subscriber so you don't miss out on any of our kits. We're gonna send these gorgeous kits to you directly to your doorstep whenever they're available. So we have 8 new collections a year, and you get a new album kit with each collection throughout the year. So a lot to create with us and so much to learn. You're also going to get 10% off your future Graphic 45 purchases with a coupon code, and you can, of course, cancel at any time. This album is such a beautiful mix of structure and creative freedom, and Maria's design really encourages you to make it your own. If you enjoyed walking through, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out our channel, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future videos, like our journaling through time card kit video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create one of these gorgeous pop-up cards, so don't miss out on that as well. We thank you for joining us here, and as always, happy paper crafting.